Hi guys, today's tutorial we're going to get this girl into this background of New York with Photoshop. Okay, first thing we're going to do, we're going to get the picture of the background. I'm going to leave it like that. It looks pretty good. I'm not going to do much about it. We're going to get the other photo of her. Now, I'm going to do this without any shortcut keys, so it's easy for everyone. So go to select all. The transformation box comes up right around the entire image. Edit, copy. Now we've copied that, go to this image and paste. Edit and paste. There we go. And they're both the same size, which is 2000 pixels per square inch. So that's alright. Now what we're going to be doing, because we're using Photoshop 2020, we can use this object selection tool up the top left here. Now what I'm going to do is roughly, I'm just going to go around the subject and I'm going to cut her out. Going like that. So hopefully Photoshop will auto detect the subject, do a good job for us here. Let go. There we go. Automatically does all that. How good is that? So what we're going to do now, we're going to go to on the right hand side here with the layers underneath. We've got that little box here. It's got a black circle in it, or see-through circle. That's a mask tool. So we hit mask, watch what happens. Bang, straight away. How good's that? Now, as you can see, I'll just zoom in a bit. As you can see, and the edges here, because it's quite black, and it's quite blurry actually, so it actually didn't do a really good job. But anyway, that's good enough for us. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to hold down the spacebar key, and I'm just going to move the cursor around. I'm just going to go around the hair areas to see what areas it didn't select and what areas it did. While we're in the mask, make sure you got the paintbrush selected and you've got a nice decent size here. Now if you've got black selected and you do that, it erases. So if you select it to white, it brings it back. So it gives you an idea. So I'm just going to roughly go around like that. Now this area here I want to get rid of, so I'm going to take off the background. And I'm just going to go like this. Just to get rid of that. Turn it back on. Alright, just get rid of that. That looks good. And just doing it around here. Going to zoom in so we get a better idea of what we're playing with here, the paintbrush tool. Don't worry about that part. And that should do us. For tutorial purposes, I'm just going to do this quite roughly. Now part of the hair is missing here, so I'm just going to select the white brush, paint that back in, the black. Oops, a bit too much. Got a bit of a bicep there. Hold in the R key to rotate the image. And you can just rotate it like that. The space bar, hold that down, and you can move it in position like that. Still got the paintbrush tool selected. We go like, oops, a bit too far. Okay, just little strokes is probably the best. And if you get to an area like this and it's too much, it's too thick, you can't get any thinner, just use the smudge tool, nice small size, and just smudge it through. So it's not hard to do things like that. Okay, so here we're going to get rid of that. Hold down the R key and rotate the image. Now I'm going to get the paintbrush tool. Oops, too much. Maybe the paintbrush is too big, so I'm just going to bring that down a bit. And just do little strokes as we go. Now make sure that we've got smoothing, opacity, flow, all the top stuff up here, all 100%. Don't want to start mucking around with that type of stuff. So I'm trying to do this without using too many shortcut keys, like, you know, hold in the R key. Because people hate the idea of us using shortcut keys, like, you know, hold down the R with this and hold down the P with this and all that type of stuff. So just going to get the paintbrush tool again. I'm going to get rid of that. She's got obviously got glasses there, so what we're going to do, I'm going to take that back, go back a bit. Oops, that'll do us. I'm just going to hold down there, go on to the white again. I might even just bring all that back in. What have we got here? A pair of glasses. Alright. we'll leave it like that. We'll leave the glasses in there. Now the clarity is quite blurred there. That's quite bright. That's all right. We can fix it up later. Not too defined. So we'll just go around here like this. It's quite tedious, this part. If you find you can't stroke it properly, hold in the R key and position it into a different position. R key, spacebar key. Okay, and we just go along like this. I find it easier to stroke across the screen. A lot of people have got different ways of doing it. This is the hand stroke, how it goes. It's a lot easier, simplified. Can't go wrong, you make nice, steady, straight lines that way. Okay, I think that'll do us. Zoom out, hold in the R key and rotate the image again to there. Turn on the background layer. Alright, now while we've got it selected, get the move tool, top left, and that'll select right around the whole entire image, because remember we had the mask option going there. So I'm bringing it down and bring her up in size because I want a quite big, something like that. That looks good. I just noticed something down here with the jeans. There, right there. Hold down there. Oops. Now I want to select the mask and want to put that back in. So like the white, no, white key, white tool. Alright, and some of that has to be gone. Then hold down the black key. Taking too much out, but I said no shortcuts, but anyway, you can just go edit, undo brush tool. I was going to use the shortcut there, sorry guys. Anyway, that's good. I'll do it, I think for illustration purposes, for tutorial purposes, I'm pretty sure we've done a good job here. Just here, we've got to fix that up. So just roughly go around like this. I find it easier to do small strokes as you go. It's a lot, taking too much of her arm out there, but anyway, it makes it look thinner. Now, matching the colour, coordination, contrast, and all that type of stuff. We're going to go to the layer itself. We're going to click on the back of it there. Make sure you click on this part, not that, not that. Just click here, there's the area where the writing is, close to that. Click on that, convert to smart object. And we're right clicking here, by the way. And click it again and rasterize the image. Now we can do what we want with it. We're in mask mode, you can't. Okay, go to mode, adjustments, exposure. Now this background's quite exposed. It's got, you know, a lot of definition in it compared to her. She's a lot more brighter and more blurred. So gamma correction, we're going to get that. We're going to bring it up a bit. As you do it, you can see you don't need a preview. Probably a little bit more. Yep, that'll do. And don't forget, with this image, there's blue background. Obviously the sun's out and it's daytime. So the sun's coming from the top right, coming down, which you see the shadow here from the car. Same thing. And if you look at this car, the shadow, this is all shaded, and this is all bright. So it's worked out really well. Now we're just going to go into another detail, image adjustments, and we're just going to go into hue and saturation. I'm going to turn the saturation up a bit because this image got a lot of dark qualities in the background there. And I might take this a bit more to the right, a bit of a yellowy colour because it is got a bit yellow tinge to it. Hit OK. And a lot of times you can actually, depending on how the photo was taken, you can go to image, auto colour. Now that's really blended it straight into the background quite well. There's other ones you can go into auto tone and it darkens it again, or contrast. So there you have it. I think we got a little bit of a problem just there, so we'll just get rid of that as well. Now we're not in mask tool, so now we have to use is the eraser tool. Make sure it's down a little bit, the brush settings, and we just erase that part there. So it's good when you're using the mask tool. You can just little mistakes and you can go back. You don't have to go back and back. You can just change colour from white to black using the pen tool. Alright guys, I'm just going to zoom out a little bit more so you get a bit of a general idea of what we've created. So let's say put yourself into a situation like a position or somewhere like, you know, it could be like New York City, as you can see in the background here. There's all the buildings, and post it on Instagram or wherever and tell your friends, hey, look what I've been. Just for a bit of a laugh. Don't forget, every time you do a Photoshop image like this, you've got multiple layers. Don't forget to flatten it. So layer, right down the bottom here, flatten image. Straight away that's flattened, and you can do what you want with it. You can go to File, Save As, or you can save as a JPEG. Thanks for watching. Bye.